I just thought of this little skit. I was thinking about things on ice. And I was thinking of a friend comes up to me one day and he says, we're going to go play hockey. I'm going to go, hockey? I go, oh, that's a good game. He says, yeah, we're forming a league. Oh, you're forming a league. Oh, great. I want to play. What is that game, hockey? How does it work? Well, first of all, you have ice. He says, oh, no, it's going to be cold. Don't worry. Don't worry. You dress up for it. And I need gloves and a hat. And he says, yeah, you get a big glove. He says, no problem. I want to play. He says, you get skates. You ever skate? He says, I always skate around. He says, I'm always skating. He says, don't you see how I skate? I never give you the right answer. The right answer, the answer that you need in order for the be the correct one with your perception. So I skate around. So he says, okay, what else is in the game? He says, well, there's two goalies. Oh, goalies, what do? They go in nets, right? They go in the net. He says, yeah. He says, oh, great, I'm going to go in the net. I want to go in the net. He says, but you got to wear these big gloves. I says, great, I can stop the ball. He says, no, not a ball. He goes, a puck about this big. He goes, oh, he says, I'll be able to see that. He says, where are you guys going to play? On the field? He says, wow, big field, eh? Like soccer, eh? Big field like soccer. Gets in, he sees, gets big. He says, what's this behind me? He says, this is in the way. He sees this little tiny net and this little tiny puck, and he's going to go, boy, oh boy, you got to get that little puck into that net. He says, listen, put on your mask. I says, well, how am I going to see it? He says, well, you got to wear a mask. He says, how come you're not wearing a mask? He says, you're going to nets. Oh, and where are you going to be? We'll be in front of you. Oh, my ass in my face, right? Your ass in my face. So you guys are going to be in front of me. Now, where's the field? He says, no, this is the rink. This rink, this small. You want me to get in that net this big with a puck this small, and you're going to be in front of me. And where's the other team going to be? Against you. Coming at me in the rink this big, and you're all in front of me, and you're going to get a little puck this big, and it's going to go by, and I'm going to look at it going where? And for some reason, that hockey stick seems to put it in the net real good. Better than a baseball because you ain't pitching it. You're hitting it and controlling it with the stick. So they want me to put a mask on so I can barely see with these great big gloves and hold the stick. When the other one, I just got a big glove. But there's 10 people in front of me plus the crowd behind me. And I got to get a win? But wait a second, it's so damn cold my contact lenses are fogging up. And you want me to see with the crowd behind me? Carey Price is going for his 39th win in hockey. I played a little goaltender. I couldn't see. Everybody was coming at me so fast. I can barely stand up. I was skating around. 39 wins. I hear so many stories about so many people in hockey and how they play and how they don't try. Just remember one thing. When you take your feet off that ground, okay, you are no longer in full control except for the externity of the movement, of the last movement. So if you go into a plane and take off to the West Coast, those 3 hours are not 3 hours, okay? Those 3 hours are because your body and mind are no longer together. You took off in a plane, you flew 600 miles an hour, and by the time your spirit and soul re-linked together, it might take 1 or 2, sometimes up to 72 hours before you re-link. Especially if you're sitting on your cell phone watching hockey and talking to the coach. This is a time for understanding and vision. You got to re-link. You got to capture to bring the two together. You went 3 hours from one side to the other side. How do you think they move? The underneath of the magnet is going zzz. You ever see the magnet underneath the table? Like that? That's what's happening. You're over here with the magnet and all of a sudden zzz, you're off in LA. I'm going, hey, I can't play tonight. Something's wrong. Oh, it's good. Feel that connection through the matrix. The dolphin is coming in to relink you so you can skate around like champions. This is a built planet. Something that was built, even if it was built out of ice and they melted and reformed and reshaped the ice by putting like an ice cream cone over it, if you really want to look at it that way. From billions of years ago, we're not sure if we came from monkeys. I can almost guarantee you, or semi-guarantee you, that we do come from monkeys. And I can definitely semi-guarantee you that part of us comes from horses too. We built what we needed until we came up with the idea what a human being was supposed to be. God didn't just pop up and go, human being? No. What would be the best being for the planet? Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Look, 00. Do you know why it's 00? Because unless it holds one of this, it ain't worth nothing. 00. The difference is when it's this, it's not the same, because 2 links into both worlds because of the angle. It's automatic getting 5. But 6 and 4, 00. 61, 34. 77. The only AC you need, like I did in the last video. 21 equals 3. 2 and 1 equals 3. A, B, C. A, B, C, A. A, B, C, A. C, B, A. Now I'm acting silly. 9 is on one side. 5 is on the other. 10 is on this side. And 1 and 3 are over here. You don't need anything else. There isn't anything else. 2 is in 3. So the 2 smallest numbers are right here. But the smallest number in reality, okay, which one's going away? Is right here. 1 and 2. But 1 and 2 actually represent 1, 5, and 9. 1 and 2 actually represent 1, 5, and 9, 3, 5, and 7. So I don't know where I'm going with this video, and I went too long anyways because I didn't want to make a long video, and I can probably come up with something that's truth in its reality. But 1 and 3 is for electric company. Where is that together? 3 and 5. I'm looking for 3 and 5. 3 and 5. 2 and 4. Half of nothing. Half of nothing is 2. Why do I do this? Because when I pull one of each, if I pull the 1 out of here, I get 2. If I pull the 1 out of here, I get 4. See, this one's 2 on the bottom? It's 5. I pull the 1 out of the 5, I get 4. And I have 2 on the other side. I pull 1 out of the 3, and I have 4 on the other side. I end up with 2, 4, 4, 2 reversed. These numbers, 24, 42. They both create 68 perfectly. If I do this right, okay, if I do this right, the answers are all in the questions, and the answers, the questions will all be answered through what we can do with all the questions in this, in the numbers. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, 25,920. I put 26. You know why I put 26? Because 26, 4, 3, 2, 1 times 6 equals. Now I'm going to take it, right? I'm going to take that and go divide it by 6.1 and equals. Oh, I didn't hit that right. Hold on a second. 25, oh, it's 25,920. Sorry, 25,920 divided by 6 equals 4320. So you get 4321 and you get 4320. The 1 is when it gets divided, you get 1 on one side. 21. Do you follow what I'm saying? This number I'm using is the Mayan number for the end date. Did you see the numbers I used? 66666. You can do anything, what you can do on a calculator. For games people play, thank you for watching.